Hello everyone, welcome to today webinar. So today topic is very long, but simply all about AI and IT automation. So so this is a webinar, so you cannot turn on your mic. But if you got any question or something you want me to uh, explain more clearly or whatever, just type in the chat or the question box. I will try to answer you guys as soon as possible. So let's get started. Okay, I'm Kenneth. So manager from version 2. Okay, so you guys should use a lot or test a lot of the AI. So today's agenda will really take a look on how the so-called generative AI, those ChatGPT, Midjourney, whatever, lots of tools that some of you may use it every day, or some of you still doubt about the accuracy or what. But anyway, it definitely have a very heavy growth. So it also tells us the fact by the stock price of the Nvidia, right? And we will talk about the AI and IT automations, especially of course the generative AI, how can we use it, and some general suggestion on steps, how you guys implement the IT automation, of course using AI. And of course, we need to some products or solutions to make it happen, right? So we will show you guys a little bit on Altera, how to use it, what kind of automation they have, and how does they already have the AI in place. So there's explosive growth of the generative AI and the application. I will talk a little bit about the use cases, market trend, and some business value. Well, first of all, do you guys hear me actually? I see the chart is running, so I believe it's working fine for the voice and the screen. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry about to ask you guys too late. So, uh, how the generative AI is used today? Like most of you may know about the ChatGPT, uh, or some of you know how to use the Midjourney. The Discord is very funny and interesting. So the generative AI can use in e-commerce, like analyze data, forecast the behavior or predict the behavior of user, which item we will sell, will not be sell, summarizing articles, generating articles, writing, doing chatbot like CS. I think most of you have experienced those chatbot from support and banks, ISP, mobile operators, all sorts of platform. Most of them already adopt some sort of chatbot, right? And of course, image generation. So like the bottom left image is from Midjourney. It's quite interesting tools that you can generate image from few keywords. Some people use it to generate like characters. Some generate like some design like this one. I think it's something like his European history, something like this. Some may generate some advertisement design, something like this. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, right? And people use it to do video editing, generating videos, game development, etc., etc. So it's have many use case nowadays. But my personally comment is it helps a lot. and I think everyone should play around it, master this as a skill. Like it's just like a PowerPoint, something like this. So it's just a tools that everyone should know how to use it. But at least it's not that accurate and I expected sometimes. So please do like the ChatGPT love to say something that does not exist. Uh, I don't know if you guys read that article. So ChatGPT is very strong to generate scripts and code, which is very nice, excellent, right? But we find researcher find sometimes ChatGPT will generate some library, include some library which is never exists. That can be a problem. Of course, it won't run. But the more problem is if many people using a similar scripts, and that may be a chance for hackers to create some miscellaneous library to make you guys include them some sort of a problem. So do check the result from whatever generative AI. Yeah. So you need to know something before you use the ChatGPT or other generative AI. It cannot replace your brain, but help you a lot to make it faster. So some trends. Uh, First of all, to improve the ChatGPT or other AI, so it's more self-learning. So far is more on the offline data feeding learning stuff. So we can see there is should be all more proactive learning from the internet or wherever to make it more accurate and more coverage. But of course, how to find out and determine the good data is not that easy if you strictly open the internet. But on the other hand, it must be the trend to do that, and it's quite resources intensive for also of those AI. It burn a lot of electricity, computing power, hardware, whatever. So hardware improvements is also very important. So and we do see the growth on the market cap worldwide, and most of the application make first of all go to the medical, technology, finance, retail, IoT, and also others like chip design, radios, audios, all sort of stuff. So it's very trendy stuff. So back to the main point. So how can we use AI and what kind of usage we can do to put it into the IT automation? So we will talk little bit about IT automation basics and some IT automation benefits. So let's talk benefits. So actually, if you use AI or some tools to do the IT automation, definitely we can have a higher reliability. People make mistakes, even though you're doing the same stuff again and again, you still create mistakes. So that's why we need computers. That's why we need routine jobs. That's why we need scripts. But adding AI with higher productive to get more complex stuff to task to be done. Like nowadays, I used to admin lots of servers on Linux and Windows, wherever. I used to Google or search some scripts people using and modify myself for my daily purpose. But now I mainly use ChatGPT to generate the scripts for me. Then I do a little bit modification, and sometimes, like for example, I want to know what's the compliance for, like example, for the investment bank, how many years they have to keep the law. I don't know now, but likely for 7 years or 6 years or 9 years. But I can get the answer very quickly from ChatGPT, and then I will do some fact check with Google's, but I can get the answer very quickly. But anyway, so it's very useful, and AI can help us to do prediction. From past data, they will tell you, okay, this seems not good. Your server likely will be down, whatever. Then you can help you to predict there's some problem. Then can you act before the problem happens to improve your SLA or the status of your network and security. So how can we what we should do on the IT automation? Of course, there's a very blah blah blah. Set up the target, set the goal, design the flow, develop it, test it, and implement it. But in very down to earth, what we suggest is you just think about tasks that your staff may need to do, like every Monday morning, or every month end. Maybe they need to do the backup routine, archive routine, update routine, reports, all sort of stuff that you should set up on as a target for the IT automation. And because we have AI and generating scripts, you can imagine that more and more tasks, complicated tasks, can be done by AI and automation. So there should be more sorry. So there should be more and more stuff that we can be implement through the IT automation and some platform like Altera. So let me introduce a little bit on Altera. So as an example, how we can do IT automation. So Altera is designed for IT professionals. They have more than 100 countries with 100 employees worldwide. There are many more and more customer, and then they have 200 year-to-year growth in enterprise customers and managing millions of endpoints. So they have millions of IT automation action doing every day. And we do sign off quite a few new customer. We just start to approach Altera for quite a short time. We do see if very handy, easy to use, valuable tools for our customer. So there's some high profile customer like McDonald's, hotels, Fujitec, yeah. Okay, so what does Altera can offer? So there are three types for customer that fit Altera. First of all, is corporate customer. They may have a single or multiple sites that they need to monitor and manage many endpoints, but with very limited staff. So with Altera, they can help us to remote manage all of the endpoints with lots of IT automation. I will show you guys with some screens, videos, and real live demo. And one of our favorite tools for MSP, Altera is some of the MSP favorite, because they can help them to manage many their customers with a single platform, with a single screen of glass. They can handle all of the endpoints from their customer, have automation, and also we got a ticketing system that we highly integrated, create lots of monitoring and automation to help them to handle most of the problem right away, right before even the customer notice that. And for some unique service or professionals, like some specific system, like I don't know, maybe video streaming platform, highly professional system that do need professional service, and they really like to have some remote tools so they can provision fixing the tools service by some those ad hoc IT support. Those usually are very specific tools. As I mentioned, yeah, maybe the system from, I don't know, television station or broadcast station, something like this. Okay, so how the Terra works? Fundamentally, they are on the Microsoft Azure cloud. So all the management is through the Azure cloud platform, and we support Windows, Linux, and Mac. User have to install the agent, and we offering remote monitoring and management. So we can help you to monitor the endpoints. For example, is there high CPU, high memory usage? Is the disk is full? Is the printer is empty on the ink or whatever? Then you can do it. And we have, as I said, we have a help desk and ticketing system. So those monitoring matrix can create tickets automatically and assign to some engineer by rules. And of course, we support like customer can send email to your inbox, then convert to your ticket, or through APIs, or log in to web portal, or you create for the customer. And we got API, so you can integrate wherever you want. Like if you got your internal system, they can integrate with it. Then we can help you to arrange and monitor the SLA. Is the tickets overdue? So very handy tools. And we provide on-level monitoring, custom reporting, and we have app center to integrate others security solution. So since a one platform provide quite many function features. So uh, before the IT automation stuff, there's one very important benefits or advantage for Atera, because Atera is licensed by engineer who log into the platform to providing support. That means we don't care how many managed device you are monitoring and managing. So unlimited device. What it means, for example, if a Cropic have 10 staff handling endpoints and they have 6,000 computers for end users, we just license you 10, not 6,000. On the other hand, if for MSP, they may have a small team like also 10 engineers, maybe they supporting like 100 SMB customer, wherever they sign up new customer, as long as they can handle that, there is no new engineers for them. They don't need to pay any extra license to Atera because we licensed by Technicons. So it's a very good benefits for MSP corporate customer, yeah, from Atera. And of course, we have all-in-one platform, as I mentioned. We have monitor, we have remote control, we have remote access, ticketing system in one system. So you don't need to buy another solution or integrate other solutions like ticketing or the RMM. We are all in one. Of course, we have automation methods. So I will show you guys more detail to save you times to make sure your engineer can do the stuff really need manual effort to complete it. Other things just make it auto, right? Okay, let me show you guys interesting video first, then I go back to others. So this is a YouTube video, then you can search anyway. So this is the demonstration how Aptera integrate with OpenAI in our ticketing pages. So there's one of the support ticket, and you can see we can click on the excuse me, OpenAI icon, and it will pop up on the right hand side. First of all, what kind of tickets here? So this is a graphic cards drivers issue, and we have a AI summary. So we tell you what's happened for this ticket. So this is very handy. It's very the beauty of generative AI. They do summarize very nice. You know, many times we have some of the tickets that may be complex, that may be involve many parties, email go back and forth. It's not that happy for the user or customer if the engineer asks them the same question again and again just because maybe the one who following up have a sick leave or whatever. So it's not that good experience. But not every support able to read through 100 replies and then give you a good reply and follow up. But now we could use the AI to summarize the case, and you can see not just for the summarize of the case, we also provide you propose some solution. So the AI will generate solution for you. So it, like for graphic class driver problem, of course, install the newer up-to-date driver. Yeah, of course, everyone, maybe most of them, you guys know that, but not just like this. We can help you to generate scripts as well as generate the reply. That means now you can see we have generate the scripts. So it helps you to run it through the AI, run it through the script to do to the deployment. Also, you can have different style for summarize, different style of reply, how to generate script. And also, one of the beauty is it help you to generate a reply to your customer. So sometimes you would like to give you a very detailed reply to your users, but you may just not have enough time to type so many words and detail. It don't mean that your support don't want to do that, but time is limited. So with the tools, we generate reply, we generate internal notes, so you can review it, okay, review it, then copy to and reply it. So it helps a lot, no matter save your time and increase the accuracy. Yeah, because there's no one can read through the Reddit to study through all the threads, but the ChatGPT do. I think you guys know what I mean. Okay, so let's back to the previous slides. So besides for the AI generated scripts, summarize and generate, what can we do for the IT automation? And we have some profiling on your device. We have some default profiles. What it means is when you install our agent to your server, we can also auto assign a server monitoring profile. If it's a workstation, we have a workstation monitoring profile. It has to be different, right? For example, server will always on, so if they're off, we'll send alerts. If a workstation have a very high CPU or this disk is full, we will send alert. Okay, So we can have some predictive alerts in case there's before your computer's having really real problems or down or whatever. And also we have some data driven insight. So to help you to create alerts before the real problem happens, and we can run the scripts based on alerts, or we can automatically generate tickets based on those profile and alerts, and assign tickets to different engineers by our ticketing rules. You can define, like, for example, those department head should be tickets, related tickets should be assigned to some senior support staff. For normal user, assigned to junior staff, something like this. You can do it maybe by time, like maybe a night shift assigned to this guy, day shift assigned to this guy. You definitely can do this within our platform. And also we have a automatic tagging, because sometimes you may want to search some tickets or history, but you may not able to recall some keywords. But now we can help you to do some auto tagging. You don't need to type yourself. We will tag your tickets based on the content of the tickets, of course, subject. So that means you can sort, search, generate report based on those tags. Of course, you can create your text by yourself, like you got some internal rules, like for some VVVIP customer, for such that kind of problem, you have to add a tag here. Anyway, so this is also very important when you have lots of end user, lots of tickets. Then you can have a proper management, but you don't need any extra effort, because the AI help you to tag it. Okay, of course you can set some create some rules to make it tag for you, like if the ticket's got this keyword, or this tag is from this device, please help me to add this tag to the ticket. Fine, yeah, of course you can do that. It will do it for you. The OpenAI I just shown you guys by video. So automatic dispatch, of course, as I mentioned, we can create rules to dispatch to different engineers. And this is not auto, but it helps a lot. We can convert your ticket into a KB for this customer. So like if there's a very special real case for this customer only, and we will make it a KB. In case that it happens again, you guys don't need to waste tons of hours to investigate again and again. So just go to the KB, take a look to do that. Okay, so this is fine. Lastly, Atera got a IT automation and schedule tools to help you do, first of all, patching. So we can automatically help you patch your Windows and Mac patches, and we help you to install software bundles. So it's group of software, of course. It support Windows and Mac. We use the Homebrew, and also use the Chocolatey for Windows as a repository of software. So we can automatically download the latest version, install on your endpoints, and those scripts can be run on this automatic profile, of course. And so you can create lots of IT automation tasks here. Those tasks can be scheduled or triggered by some event. So it is very handy tools to automate most of the routine tasks for your engineers through the endpoints. And of course, you can exclude some problematic patches, like I don't know, maybe some patches after update you cannot run your driver, then your ERP will down, something like this. You can exclude it, of course. So it is a very handy tools to help you to automate uh, installation, updates, drivers, scripts. Like, for example, disable the USB or change some registry to change your uh, Windows behavior. Of course, you can do it by GPO, but what if you don't have AD? You can do in some sense, you can do it with Aptera. So in short, Aptera have quite in-depth integration with AI, not just generating contents, but also we help you to generate scripts based on tickets. We use AI to tag your tickets to help you more easy to sort out, to generate replies, or generate reports. So these are very interesting tools and very cost effective because we just are licensed by Telecons, not the endpoints. So that's all for today. Any question from you guys? Um, okay. Anyway, I will wait here for a few minutes in case you guys got questions or take some time to type. Otherwise, others can leave. So I will stay like till 35. Thank you for today joining. In case you want to take a look for the Atera, please contact us. We can generate your trial to take a look, play around on that. It really handy and useful tools. And of course, if you guys some discussion with me on like AI or whatever, you're just welcome. Thank you.